Well, good morning, K2. Welcome. This is Miranda Moretti from our local Quakers Hill Public School. And Miranda, we're here today to teach you about tessellation. So tessellation is a maths phenomenon that we have been working on. Now, before we start, I want you to tell me what you think you know about tessellation.
You can't use circles because there's spaces.
Very good.
You can use all sorts of things.
Very good. Okay.
They can be the exact same shape. It can be like patterns.
Very good.
You can make patterns out of them.
Indeed. So what we're going to do to start with is this is going to be our area for the day. So can you tell me what this is?
A rectangle.
Very good. Now the idea of a tessellation shape is that it can, using patterns and shapes, that you cover the area. So what we're looking to do today is we need to cover this area to make sure there's no gaps. And what we're going to do is use these shapes here. So the idea being, think of it as like a big jigsaw puzzle. So you know how with the jigsaw, you put the pieces in and they all fit together? What we're going to do here is using these shapes here, we're going to cover this area. Okay? So to start with, I want you to tell me, what is this?
A square.
Very good. What do we have here?
A triangle.
Very good. What do we have here?
A circle.
Very good. So what can you tell me about the triangle and the square?
That has 4 corners.
Very good. And our piece of paper also has 4 corners. So what can you tell me from looking at our square, our triangle and our circle, which shapes we can use?
They can only use those 2.
Very good. Now what I want you to do is grab a circle for me and I want you to put it on one of the corners. Now looking at that, can you tell me something that's wrong with the circle?
There's spaces around it.
Very good. So the idea of tessellation is that we need to use shapes that will cover all of the area. The problem we have with the circle is it doesn't cover up everything, does it? Now what I want you to do is grab a triangle for me. Very good. Now I want you to match one of the edges to one of the corners on the piece of paper. Very good. Now do you see the difference between the triangle and the circle?
Yeah.
So even though there's still gaps around it in here, we can then cover those with another triangle. See how we have like the big jigsaw puzzle? So what we can do is now I want you to grab a square and I want you to start putting the square down on this corner. And I'll do the same. So there's a square for you. And see how we're all covering the area with the squares? Now I'm going to put that one down there. Now I want you to grab the squares and I want you to add them to the area. Making sure we're leaving no gaps. Now this is good for, you know, when people build houses, they use bricks. Bricks are the one shape. That's why they continually use them. People who are tilers, so you see how we have tiles here? See how we've got tiles here? So the idea here is you can transfer all of those tiles here onto the tiles over here, and using the pattern of your shape, you can then put all of these together to cover an area. So if we put him there. The timeline's good?
We're on 5 now.
Alright, so that'll do.